This will be the nicest thing I've ever given away. What's going on, everybody? Today, we're starting off the 50,000 subscriber giveaway build. In front of me here, we've got a handful of parts and some decisions to make about exactly what you guys are going to win in the end. The whole point of this is that I'm coming up on 50,000 subscribers, and that's a big number for me. It's been a long time on YouTube, and over the last couple of years is when I've really started to push on YouTube, and I'd like to continue that. And I think that this is just a nice way to give back to all of you guys who have joined the channel over the years. Really appreciate it. And this is something that I think is going to be a lot of fun. Now, the idea is that I'm going to start this build, and once this build is finished and we've hit 50,000 subscribers, we're going to give this project away to one lucky subscriber. What you see in front of me here is a collection of parts and options that we're going to start with and kind of choose from. The base truck we have in front of me here is an Element Enduro Builder's Kit. And this is going to be what we just our initial starting point. I'll get into a little bit of my plans on this after we kind of do an overview of the rest of these parts. Next, we've got the big thing, which is going to be the look or style that you guys are going to see. To my left, I've got the new Proline Rock Van body, and I like this body, but man, this thing is enormous. I mean, this body is just huge. The second option is this, which is the J Concepts Creep body. Now, the reason that I like this one is because it's very similar to the Bog Hog body that I used when I did my Crawlmasters build in 2018, I believe. And I just kind of like the Willys truck style that this body has. It's narrow, it's got great approach, it's kind of a power wagon option that's not the power wagon that we see time and time again. I really like this body. I know maybe it's not for everybody, but I don't know that the van is for everybody either. But I want to choose one of these two. I'm excited to do a van build, but I just don't know if it's, I think it seems like it's such a specialized project, and I don't know that it would be like the most fun thing that you could win. I'm not like, in the end, I want whoever wins this, I want it to be a truck that they're going to enjoy driving, because I'm going to put a lot of effort into this, because I'm really excited about what the outcome is going to be. I feel like these are such drastic separations from each other though. I feel like if we go with the Creep, then we're going to really be able to push this truck to a highly performance-oriented design. We're going to be able to fit some big tires and just make this thing a real performer that I'm also going to try and put a lot of style and finishing details in. If we go with the van body, I have some other ideas as far as what I can do for some tube work and cage and style and things like that. But with the size of it, I think we're going to have to really look at a few things. Also, just the wheel openings and the placement. I feel like this is going to need to be aimed at kind of smaller tires. So you're going to have a big body, small tire. It's not going to be nearly as capable. I think we have to make that decision. Do you guys want to win something that is, I feel, going to be a great performer with some cool styling overall, maybe a little bit more my style, something that you would more traditionally see me wanting to drive and build? That would be the Creep option. The second option would be something that's outside of my wheelhouse a little bit, maybe just something you want to see me do something different. Then we're going to have the van option. So that is going to be a big thing. And we're going to try and figure out a way for you guys to vote or decide on what body to go with, because that's going to be the most important thing, which you guys would like to see in the end. If we go with the Creep, I feel like what we're going to run is something like these. These are the Proline high racks. These are actually the Predator version. I've got a couple of sets of high racks here, and I think these would be a great fit for the Creep. If we go with the van, I think we're going to go with something more like a 4.19 Proline KM3 possibly. I think that might be a decent fit for this. Now, the wheel openings on this are a little bit exaggerated still, so maybe we could fit a big tire. It's all kind of up in the air. The tire size, I think that I'll decide for certain as we get closer. So that's going to be the decision you guys get to make here very shortly. Now, like I said, we've got an Element Enduro here in front of us. I know immediately we're going to strip the sliders off it. We're going to build some custom cage work for the sliders. I'm also going to make sure that we integrate the shock mounts into the cage work as well, because the big problem with the Enduro is the stance and ride height. They designed this high profile, high clearance chassis for the Enduro, both front and rear. However, they didn't use it at all. I think that they wanted a high clearance chassis, but didn't know why. Because when you compress the shocks fully even, you've got a mile between the axle links and the chassis. The whole point of a high clearance chassis is so that you can get everything to tuck up into it. And same goes for the front. You can fit a tire between the axle and where the chassis is. So I think what we'll try and do is actually utilize the design of the chassis and kind of fix how this thing sits. Because right now in Enduro, they always just sit too high. I want our ride height to be basically where this thing sits fully compressed. And then we'll have our suspension up travel from there. And then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna gut the transmission out of this. The Enduro transmission is nice. It comes with overdrive right out of the box, and the builder's kit came with machined gears for it. However, it's just a big kind of, bulky transmission, similar to like you've seen in the SCX 10 1 and 2 line for a long time, just with the added gears to make the overdrive setup. Instead, what we're gonna go with is the too-low transmission from TGH, or Team Garage Hack. This just came out and TGH donated one for us to use in this build. I think it's gonna be perfect. This is a super compact, super low profile, center mounted transmission. It's gonna keep our motor mounted in the center of the chassis like the stock transmission here, which is gonna be just fine. It's going to really allow us to have some room open up, and this thing has got a lot of overdrive, a lot more than the stock Element transmission has. So we're gonna have something that is really going to help push performance. Now, this is not just a drop-in transmission to this setup though, but it does come with a machined Delrin skid plate that we're going to drop into this chassis, and that is going to become our new mount for that transmission. The link spacing on this skid plate is different than stock though, so we're also going to be required to build some custom links. Not a problem though, we can definitely handle that. And it's definitely going to be worth it to take full advantage of this new transmission. This is an all machined aluminum case, anodized orange. They offer it in several colors. Obviously, orange was the choice for me. The element shocks that come with this builder kit are all machined aluminum. Those are definitely going to stay, and one of the nicer shocks you can get in a kit. So a perfect use for this truck. For the most part, I don't have big plans to upgrade the axle components right away, other than something simple like probably swapping out the plastic hexes that are included on the Element with some aluminum ones. I think that's something that's needed to do. But other than that, I don't have other huge plans. I think that I'll leave that up to whoever wins it, at least at this point in the build. Wheels, I think we can be certain that's going to end up with a set of Vanquish wheels. Now, switching back to the bodies for a second. Whichever body we do go with, we'll be getting a paint job by Suits Scale Painting. Suits reached out early when I said that I was going to be doing a giveaway on this, and just jumped right on saying that he would do the painting for the giveaway. No matter which one we go with, I'm positive that it's gonna look great in the end. For electronics, we'll make those final decisions later down the path. A lot of that's going to depend on what's available, just because of the availability issues we've ran into with so many electronics during these times. But no matter what, I'll make sure that it's a solid setup that's nice and smooth. In the end, I'm probably gonna have to go test this thing out on the rocks at least once before it ends up in somebody else's hands. To enter the giveaway for the truck, all you have to do is go click on the link in the description. It's a website that collects all of the entries so that I don't have to try to keep track of them, and it also picks the winner for me so that I don't have to try and figure out who entered and who didn't. It takes care of all of that. It chooses the winner. The other thing that it allows is to have you guys enter more than once. In this case, I'm going to allow daily entries, and there'll be some other ways that you can enter as well throughout. It's just something that it also helps the channel grow with you guys coming back, hopefully, to watch videos that I post throughout the week. I appreciate all of your guys' support. I appreciate everyone who's subscribed. In the end, the winner will have to have been subscribed to the channel to win. But that's gonna do it for the introduction to the giveaway build. If you guys have ideas of things you would like to see or things you would like to see me film during the process of building this, including tube work or any 3D printing, anything like that, drop it in the comments below. You know, if you have any details you'd like to see or fun things to add to it, all of that are things that I'd like to see. Interesting ideas, things that relate to the channel that people who watch will understand. I'm definitely interested to hear if you guys have more creative ideas than I do. As always, thanks for watching, especially thank you for subscribing. Hit the like button if you enjoy these videos, hit the notification bell if you want to see the rest of this project take shape. Once again, thanks for watching and we'll see you on the next one.